Chapter 5: Early Modern India. During the period of early modern India, the subcontinent underwent significant changes as it came under the influence of European colonial powers. Let us delve into this transformative era and discover the key developments that shaped the nation. The Portuguese were the first European power to establish a presence in India, with Vasco da Gama's arrival in Calicut in 1498. They sought to control the spice trade and established trading posts along the western coast. Their influence was limited primarily to coastal regions. In the early 17th century, the Dutch, French, and English East India Companies arrived, competing for dominance in trade. The English East India Company emerged as a formidable force and gradually gained control over trading centers and territories. The British East India Company, with its expanding influence, was granted the Diwani rights in Bengal after the Battle of Plassey in 1757. This marked the beginning of direct British rule in parts of India. Under British colonialism, India experienced a systematic plundering of resources and economic exploitation. The British implemented policies that disrupted traditional industries and agriculture, leading to widespread impoverishment and famines. The 19th century witnessed the consolidation of British control over India. The British introduced administrative reforms, such as the establishment of a uniform legal system and the implementation of a modern education system. These reforms, however, were primarily aimed at serving British interests. During this time, the Indian society witnessed social and religious reform movements. Leaders like Raja Ram Mohan Roy championed social reforms, such as the abolition of sati, the practice of widows self-immolating on their husbands' funeral pyres, and advocated for the rights of women. The Indian Rebellion of 1857, often referred to as the Sepoy Mutiny, marked a significant turning point in India's struggle against British colonialism. The uprising, sparked by a mix of political, economic, and cultural grievances, was brutally suppressed by the British. In the aftermath of the rebellion, the British Crown assumed direct control of India from the East India Company in 1858. This period, known as the British Raj, saw the establishment of a centralized colonial administration and the consolidation of British power. The British Raj brought about significant changes in infrastructure, including the construction of railways, telegraph lines, and modern cities. These developments facilitated better communication, transportation, and trade. As India progressed into the 20th century, the call for independence grew stronger. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi emerged, advocating for nonviolent resistance and civil disobedience. The Indian National Congress, formed in 1885, played a crucial role in the freedom struggle. The efforts of countless freedom fighters, intellectuals, and social reformers led to India gaining its independence on August 15, 1947. Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, led the nation in its early years of nation-building. The partition of India in 1947 resulted in the creation of the separate nation of Pakistan. The communal violence and mass migration that followed caused immense human suffering and shaped the socio-political landscape of both countries. In conclusion, early modern India witnessed the subjugation of the Indian subcontinent under British colonial rule. However, it also witnessed the rise of nationalistic sentiments and the seeds of a movement that would ultimately lead to India's independence.